This was the first shooter game I ever played in my life. I want to install a trip and talk about it, so get your rose-tinted goggles and strap in. Now that I have demonetized the video in less than 30 seconds, let's talk about the first problem, or feature. The controls. They are, well, dated. Options, controllers. Here's the main problem with 007 games. Okay, so I need to find a controller setup that has the most modern. By that I mean, move and rotate cannot be on the same stick. Why is select alternate fire? What the? First mission. Mission starts, and just appreciate the first few seconds of this. I will say, game looks slightly worse than I remember. Not by much, though.
007. A CIA agent is being held in this research facility. She was caught while retrieving a case containing
look at that face
suspicious
texture.
materials. Find the case and see to her safety.
Oh no.
Bond, R here. There appear to be two ways into the building. You could use your Q-claw on that pipe vent to sneak in through the ventilation system, or
I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be great.
Lock.
Make it a summary base and hit with one of the best parts of the game, the quips and the voice acting. Explosive boxes, nice. I was thinking the same thing.
Careful, 007. They may know you're inside.
How would they know I'm inside? Look at me. we're chilling.
Fireworks.
That voice acting is legendary. I'm just gonna let past me talk about this next part. So,
Repeat. Security personnel to
whoa.
the submarine pad.
I
007.
love that I've played
We
this
believe the American
so
agent
many
is being
times
held somewhere on the
growing
lower
up that I
levels.
can kind of remember this mission. It's kind of great. They're not even trying to hide it. This is what's so great about early 2000s games.
Don't lie to me. I know you're a spy. Now, call off your compatriot.
Go to hell.
That mic quality, it's so
You
good.
first. Enjoy the ride.
Prepare to launch the sub.
Just
Submarine to launch in 5 minutes.
To see you.
anyways, save girl.
Thank you. I don't know how to thank you.
I'm sure we'll think of something.
There's just something about the 007 games that's so it's so good. Some sexual innuendos later, and we are hit with some normal things in old shooters with an on-rail section. It's not very exciting, so next mission. But not before some dying.
Nice of you to join me, 007.
Sorry, R. I was delayed.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
That walk animation,
May I
though.
present our new BMW Z8. Do take care of this machine, 007.
Where
You seem to have
did they
no
fit the
appreciation for
fridge
painstaking
in
effort
this?
that goes into building this type of equipment.
What? You're not even gonna double tap? What kind of special agent are you?
She's dead, 007.
Bond, it's too late for her. But the assassin has taken the vials. Get after them.
I mean, does that make our job easier or harder? Now the driving mission. And I just want to take a second and talk about this because why is this mission so good?
Bond.
First, we get an awesome soundtrack and really good driving physics, which, come to find out, that the Need for Speed team did the driving physics for this game, which makes it make a lot of sense as to why it's so good. Found it! Nailed it! Sadly, mission is not long, and you shut down the truck fairly quickly. Next mission, infiltrate British Embassy, with this being all you really need to know. There's a green button on that. I want to push it. Won't let me push it. Door. Well, it wouldn't be a 007 game, unless we had...
These are private quarters.
Sorry,
That was
miss.
not the
I'm with
voice
the
I
new
was
security
expecting.
Team sent by the Home Office. I seem to have taken a wrong turn.
Really? Shall I show you the way?
I guess also this guy is a clone. That's important too. Level design is
I
like
found Griffin. He's
4
been tortured
rooms.
to death. Looks like an interrogation gone bad.
No, sir. Your eyes don't deceive you. Unfortunately, I am the last thing they will ever see.
that's a long standoff. Anyway, next mission. We head to Malprave Industries and oh my, the eye candy. Just gonna let past me take over.
Mr. Somerset? Right this way, please.
See, now here's the problem. You can't just like look at a character and go, yes.
I'm afraid your interview with Ms. Malprave has been delayed.
Maybe this is
In the
why
meantime,
I think
you
the way I
can
do.
enjoy the view.
I already am.
Oh, shut up. We were all thinking it. You didn't have to say it out loud. What? Nice. I don't know who's desk. Oh, Bella. They're doing great.
007. The satellite imagery should be in plain sight.
This, I think, is a good time to mention this, but the gadgets do not cycle in a circle, so there's a lot of moments like this of just tabbing through all your gadgets to get to the correct one. But there are so many things to tab through! That could have gone a lot better. This mission is a fun stealth mission for the first half if you don't get distracted by the rocket launcher.
Security personnel.
Probably shouldn't have smack that. I won't lie, I definitely saw a rocket launcher and immediately went, I want that.
Bond, you must get out of there.
That's interesting.
Let's not give Mr. Somerset a warm reception.
Alright, we're good. Had to, you know, hit that one too. They're taking some pictures of important things and fighting my way out, getting to the next mission, and getting teased by Q. We get to the first boss. Right. 007 game.
Ah, yes. The latest in holographic technology.
What a
I thought that would
tease.
catch your eye, 007.
I don't know, I picked up something called a Viper. Apparently.
Well, well, the famous James Bond.
Wow, this is truly a boss fight.
Bond, did you encounter the Jackal? What happened?
She's fallen for me.
What? Seriously? That was his punchline? Was she's fallen from it? Oh, these games are stupid. I love it. And the second boss right after. Ah. Yeah, hold that thought. Oh, that's not ammo. Ah! Run! Wing. It's just spinning in circles. I'm just saying that was a highly preventable crash. They just sat and span in circles. Now more Need for Speed. Unironically, I love these missions. The driving is so good, and I wish more games had at least this level of driving physics in them. I honestly hate... Oh.
You'll have to get across the river, 007. I've left you something that should give you a boost.
What a jump.
You'll have to rendezvous with R007. Our satellite indicates that Malprave's men are swarming out there. Exercise extreme caution.
I found just the thing.
I don't think that's how driving a tank works, but this mission is another on rails mission, so it's kind of just long and nothing really happens. So next.
007. The data chip indicates an oil drilling platform in the South China Sea. Investigate anything that might shed light on Poseidon, Malprave's cloning facility. If you discover the lab, you must destroy it completely.
The oil rig. I remember this mission growing up being really hard, but I think that might be more down to my inability to platform as a kid. Also, look at this gun. The freak is this gun? We're good. Also, mini boss fight.
You've come a very long way to die, Mr. Bond. But first, let me show you around.
Hold up. Time out reloading. Fast forward a little bit, and this part is where I was always struggling as a kid because of how weird the jump now is. Up. And what? Got there. Rip forklift. And another boss fight. Wow, that was... And a cutscene I thought was awesome as a kid, because just watch this.
Nice fall.
That looked like it hurt. Man, belly flopped. That run though.
I'll take it from here.
I mean, like, what did you expect? Come on. Now another on-rails mission, but this one I think was actually kind of fun. I'll skip to the end of it though, because like all the other on-rails mission, it's just a little bit too long. We get to a fairly unique boss that reminds me a lot of Ace Combat. Don't ask, I don't know, it's just how my head works. Maybe still not yet?
This is where we say goodbye, Mr. Bond.
Danger. The elevator was opening. Evacuate thermal core.
That was unexpected. I was not ready for a wire-guided rocket. Honestly, I saw a fire extinguisher on the side of the thing, and I was like, that's not gonna do much for you there. After breaking the fan, I remember there was a story going on, and we infiltrate a cloning facility and just appreciate the guns. Worth a look, I guess. We got a P90! Or a PS100. I love legally distinct guns in video games. The level has some fun action bits. Back me up. Why does a scientist have a gun? Okay. Boy. And I need a claw. Was that it? I don't have to go across? And after accidentally completing the mission, it's time for sex. This isn't a joke. This actually happens.
I seem to recall you being killed in Hong Kong, Miss Nightshade.
James, that was a clone. Created to gain information from you about what MI6 knows about Poseidon, and then to infiltrate the CIA. She was not meant to die. That rocket was intended for you.
Input navigation code. Enter verification code. Commencing dive sequence.
One thing troubles me. How can I be sure you're the genuine article?
I intend to prove it to you.
Not the guitar cutting out right then. Next mission felt the same as the mission before, with some action and a helicopter fight. The game really likes the helicopter fights.
Their escape. Don't let them get away.
What the? That was an animation?
James, I've got the jet. Let's go.
Yeah, how did you manage that though?
Come on, James, hop on.
I would, but like you're all the way up there. I understand that, like, I'm a video game character, but I don't know if I got hops that high. Well, are we on the final mission already? Surely this isn't the last mission. Final mission. This mission is great, and I think it really sums up this game. The start, you gotta go take out some snipers.
Hey, you stop!
I don't think that's reaching. Then you get flanked, which, I mean, that about sums up the combat in this game. It looks super janky, but it's really fun.
Get down!
Now you gotta save all the world leaders, because 007. Alright, that was simple enough, I guess. After saving the US president, you are thrown into a boss fight against the real block this time, not a clone. Oh.
Congratulations, Mr. Bond. You've scored a few victories, but it's not over yet. I've set the base's missiles to self-destruct. Soon your ashes will be falling like snowflakes. In the meantime, an old friend would like to entertain you. Nigel was most unhappy that you eliminated his double. He would like to return the favor.
So hear me out. Why not just shoot him right as he was coming up the elevator? After some peak voice acting and a boss fight that was exhilarating. If there are more mechanics to this boss fight, I am not using them. That's for sure. Okay. So graceful. I found it!
Home, James?
Okay. I remember failing this last part so much as a kid, and I feel like I accidentally finished it now. To finish, 007 Agent Under Fire in 2025 is a treat. This game was surprisingly still very fun with a super bare-bones story, but ultimately a fun time. Going back to the game that started it all for me was super interesting. Partially to see where games were at in 2000 to 2001, also to see what I consider as a good game growing up. Sadly, I was unable to talk about the multiplayer, as it was split screen and LAN only, but I remember spending most of my time in the game in the multiplayer, just grappling around. Thank you for watching me get way too nostalgic about a goofy 007 game. If you want to see the full playthrough uncut, check out the live stream linked in the description. If you are here early and don't want to wait for me to edit the 007 Nightfire video, go check out the Nightfire stream, also linked in the description. Or if you want to wait, like and subscribe, and you can be notified when the 007 Nightfire video gets finished. Anyway, thank you all. See ya!